रोलिंग गोल गोल सबसे पहले तो आपसे पूछेंगे हम कि बॉयज के लिए हेयर मेकअप कितना जरूरी है? It is very important, you know. It's the metrosexual man, and you need to look good. You need to have style statement, and there are friends like Chirag who actually do that makeup and जो look जो देते हैं, it becomes so good that it's something which you are in a capability to stand away and stand out in the crowd. So I think thanks very much. You've been like instrumental in making so many guys look good, look better than what they are.
Thank you. Yes, I'm actually also working on a grooming line for men, which is going to be skin and makeup for men. So it looks really natural. It sort of protects the skin because a lot of guys, they ignore and they don't protect their skin. They have this inhibition that it becomes feminine if you do that, but it's not. So I'm coming up with something.
I think that is the need of the hour. You know, everybody out there, we're kind of reluctant. We don't want to come in the open and say कि हमें भी you know grooming की ज़रूरत है. And I think what you're doing is जो हर एक की दिल की बात है वो आपने सोचा कि बस
छीन लूँ और बना दूँ.
वैसे लड़के बोलेंगे नहीं because like men don't cry, men don't want to tell कि बस हमें grooming की ज़रूरत है. These are the guys who are like you know giving us that. You know.
True.
Superb. Great.
So आप आज बहुत beautiful लग रहे हो, आप हमेशा ही लगते हो. You know, of course, as we've been asking, कि hair makeup के लिए, of course, for girls and women, it's very very important. आपके लिए, you know, makeup में favorite eyes, lips, cheeks, or the overall, what is your favorite?
My favorite is eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow so much. I love making my eyes look prettier. And thank you Parul for the compliment. Let me tell you, चिराग ने ना मुझे गिफ्ट दिया था eyeshadow का palette. And believe me, जो आज मैंने लगाया है, I'll close my eyes so that you can see it. मैंने आज वो eyeshadow palette लगाया and it looks so good. In fact, I went to your Instagram page and I saw, you know, किस तरह से how you have been doing the makeup, like even on your YouTube channel. I have to say this, like चिराग, सबसे पहले तो मैं enroll कर रही हूँ अपने आप को. The way you have been teaching, the way you groom, the way you give tips, it's so important to all of us in the industry. Like even I mentioned, like I always say, we don't get makeup artist always, you know. अगर कोई भी profession में है, हम लोग कहीं पे भी बाहर जा रहे हैं, we always don't have makeup artists. Sometimes we are going for the party, maybe shoots, maybe interviews. इनकी tips की जो होती हैं वो कमाल की होती हैं.
Thank you
so
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you. That's so
big
kind of you.
big congratulations to Akshay and Adil for this launch. Yeah, we have Akshay and Adil. Congratulations.
Yeah, I have to tell you this place looks gorgeous and trust me, there's so much of a positive vibe here and आके आदमी automatically खूबसूरत लग रहा है यहाँ पे.
Yeah.
The grooming and the makeup bit comes much later.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that
It's just the feeling,
the
right?
The feeling, the vibe which is here, it's
Correct.
beautiful. You know, the ambience is beautiful.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Great.
Just to add on, why aren't there eyeshadows for men? Yeah.
यार वो लोग अपने डार्क सर्कल्स ही नहीं छुपाना चाहते तो आई शैडो
I agree with you, Chirag. I agree with you, Chirag.
You know, actually चिराग ने मुझे WhatsApp करके बताया था कि women need eyeshadows, men automatically इतने handsome है, काहे के लिए eyeshadow?
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
guys.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, 5 minutes का ब्रेक है उसके बाद
Thank you guys.
मंच पे आए हैं, क्या कहना चाहिए?
Firstly, I want to say a big congratulations, kudos to both of them. Actually, Malad को ज़रूरत थी इस beautiful studio की. So I'm a Goregaon girl. I'm born and brought up in Goregaon. So मेरे लिए ना मुझे हमेशा लोखंडवाला जाना पड़ता था. तो actually I am very happy and I'm sure my friends who are here around and I'm going to definitely tell them and they are going to be here for sure. My mother is going to be here for sure. So I think for all the Malad, Goregaon, the suburbs people, this is a big thing.
You know, education is very important for women, and this is also raising education. So what would you like to say? And as a choreographer, you also teach. So how well does hair, makeup and choreography go hand in hand?
So, firstly, talking about education, आजकल it's amazing how हमारे मेकअप पे भी एजुकेशन है, हमारे डांस पे भी प्रॉपर एजुकेशन है. जब मैंने डांस सीखा था हमारा कोई प्रॉपर सिलेबस नहीं था. Luckily, we are at the times where now we have proper syllabus for your dance. पहले सिर्फ इंडियन क्लासिकल में हमारे पास सिलेबस होता था, years होते थे जो आपको कंप्लीट करने पड़ते थे. एंड फॉर्चुनेटली अभी हमारे पास वी हैव एजुकेशन फॉर एवरी सिंगल थिंग. That's why even people at Olympics right now are being noticed, जो हम पहले इतना notice नहीं करते थे, because of course there is more awareness, there is more education that's going into the minds of people. And if when I talk about choreography and makeup going hand in hand, आप कुछ भी पकड़ लो, स्टेज शोज पकड़ लो, आप टेलीविज़न शोज पकड़ लो, आप रियलिटी शोज पकड़ लो, मतलब डांस के साथ मेकअप तो जाता ही है. वी नीड दैट टू लुक नाइसर, सो दैट आर एक्सप्रेशन जब हम एक्सप्रेस करते हैं खुद को तो वो और अच्छे से बाहर आए और अच्छे से उभरे. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई थिंक इट एब्सोल्युटली गोज हैंड इन हैंड एंड इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एवरी सिंगल पर्सन मेरे हिसाब से कि वो अपने आप को हमेशा प्रिम, प्रॉपर और प्रेजेंटेबल रखे. तो सिर्फ दूसरों के लिए नहीं, अपने आप के लिए. सो आई थिंक it's a great launch right now we are at.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You like the place?
Very nice.
One more chair.
I keep on coming here. This one.
Ready, rolling? Silence, everybody. Phones on silent. मलाड में एम्प्लॉयमेंट एक नया स्ट्रीम एजुकेशन के लिए सब भाई क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
देखिए, ये जो आज वो जिस चीज़ की ओपनिंग हुई है, ये एक बहुत बड़ी इंडस्ट्री हो गई है. इंडस्ट्री, फिल्म इंडस्ट्रीज में पहले सिर्फ जो है मेकअप के लिए जो है सिलेक्टेड आर्टिस्ट हुआ करते थे, और ये आज एकेडमी हो चुका है. एकेडमी खाली ये मुंबई शहर में नहीं तो अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड हो गया है. और मैं ये जो मैजिक खुला, इन सबको बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद देता हूँ. एम्प्लॉयमेंट भी मिलेगा. और पहले तो सिर्फ ये होता था कि शादी हो या शूटिंग्स हो तो उसमें मेकअप लगते थे. आज तो ऐसा हो गया कि जिस तरीके से सीरियल्स रोज हो गए उस तरीके से आज महिला हो चाहे पुरुष भी अगर आप देखें तो आजकल तो मेंस जो हैं वो भी अपना आईब्रोज वगैरह बनाते हैं और ग्रूमिंग मेकअप बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती हैं. तो इस बात की खुशी कि ज़्यादा एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएट होगा और इन लोगों को मैं बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद देता हूँ.
विमेन एम्पावरमेंट की भी जैसे कहा एम्प्लॉयमेंट रेज होगी विमेन के लिए एक मलाड में इतनी अच्छी डेवलपमेंट हुई है तो और आप आज इनॉग्रेट करें तो डेफिनेटली सक्सेसफुल होने ही वाला है. बट आप क्या ऐड करना चाहेंगे?
See, this is a different concept only, as I told you before, and I think so. These people have been doing good job, not across only Maharashtra. They are beyond Maharashtra also. They are in different states also, and this industry is going to grow more because a lot of women are going to come and participate in, and they are going to learn a lot of things. It's not only of doing little hair cutting or something. It's completely styling. You're going to learn, and you're going to have a certificate where, as a normal person, if you go to cut your hair somewhere, you won't get anything. But with these certificates, definitely they'll go to a different scene.
Thank you.
Mr. Aslam,
जी
it's such a big day and such a
जी
big man to
जी
be inaugurating.
जी
What do you have to say?
I think it's a very respectful occasion for me. I feel extremely privileged that I have somebody with such a high reputation, dedication, and impeccable foresight for future of India, and to have him here by my side, support me in the venture, and support my franchisees with Akshay and Adil is the biggest privilege that I could ever ask for, because I know that Aslamji would never put his foot into a place he never believed in and did not see great foresight in. So I'm very privileged to have you, and with all due respect, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For the videos. एक मिनट. Hold. Look here.
Anmol.
Mobile. Thank you. We just have a solo. Madam ka solo. Left side of right side. अरे पारुल पारुल मैं सब तुम्हें काम हो देता है ये बहुत सॉरी ये मैं मारियो सोलो ने चलेगा मैं सोलो फॉलो हाय ऑल द बेस्ट
हमेशा रिसाइकल करना चाहिए और नौकरी आता घ्या घेऊन टाका मेरा सोने में ये बख्तियार कब से लोग मुझे तनाज बख्तियार ही बुलाते All the best, congratulations. You are very yeah, like I'm not creative Bollywood. I'm making something with that. Yeah, but I get it.
Hi.
I'm also coming. Sanaya, you also come. Hold.
Thank you.
Let's 3 cheers.
Thank you. Oh, you want to do the bikes? Start the celebs. So whoever wants to get ready, come here, get ready, and go also taking one person. That also will start.
So you're here for your dear friends, the funeral today, and we also overheard that you really don't like to put makeup. So, I mean, what's the reason that
Firstly, I have to say congratulations, Chirag.
Thank you.
I'm going to praise Chirag a little, and that really comes from the heart because at a time when I was a nobody, Chirag was there for me. From the time he used to work at Mac to the time he was a really big makeup artist and I was a nobody, he still came on low budgets and did it just for me, and I will never forget that. So thank you, Chirag.
Thank you. I just love her as a person.
You deserve all the success, all the love, everything in life.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
that's so sweet of Sanaa to mention that, and
Yes, yes.
forever.
Yes, I think I've had a whole journey with her, and I've been through my entire ups and downs with her, and there have been times where she's motivated me. There have been times when we've had discussions where she's like, "Arey Chirag, why don't you try this? Why don't you try this?" And I think more than being her makeup artist, I just love her as a person. And I always told her this. I said, I adore you as a person, and I would do anything in the world for you. I just love you as a person because whatever she connects with you, does with you, is straight from the heart. It's so touching. And today, her coming here itself is proving that I think I really adore her, and the years that I've spent with her have been memorable.
Because you're straight from the heart too.
So sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
So what do you have to say about hair, makeup, and of course about Chirag's brilliant work? We all have sworn by his work when we see it. What do you have to say?
Let me start off by saying that obviously when I started off in this industry, I never knew the importance of hair or makeup. And slowly, I started realizing how important it is to, as an actor, because you don't always get the right kind of people to do makeup on you, how important it is to kind of learn it yourself and then find the right kind of people that you can gel with. And I think Chirag was one of the first ones who came into my life who I learned so much from and who actually explained makeup to me. So yes, I think it's very important for every girl to just know a basic in makeup, so you're never stranded. And that being said, we are in an industry where looking good and looking perfect is so important. Though I'm not one of those people.
No, you're always looking awesome. Always. I always
Chirag, you know I'm not one of those people.
I always tell you.
But I understand the importance of it, and I think it's so amazing opening up this academy, giving so many people this opportunity to learn something that's so creative and so beautiful that I think it's amazing. 12 centers now. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
ओके
Thank you.
शनाया, अगर पर्सनली आपकी बात करें, जैसे कि आपने बताया कि वैसे तो ज़्यादा मेकअप पसंद नहीं करती हैं करना, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से मैंने सुना आपकी अगर पर्सनली बात करी जाए तो किस तरीके का प्रेफर करती हैं आप मेकअप?
I asked Chirag, even when Chirag used to experiment, because we have done so much. He's been on reality shows with me where it's so important to experiment and do something different. I would keep hitting his hand and being like, Les, no, stop. And he'd be like, हाँ बस हो गया. So मैं वैसे हूँ कि I just like it minimal. Like the less for me, the better it is. But that's not how it always works because.
But she can pull it off because she's genetically blessed. I've seen her without an ounce of makeup, and I would be like, you don't need makeup. And she's like, no, yeah, a little bit will do. Then when I start doing makeup, I want to do proper makeup. So she's like, bus. I'm like, okay, just try a little more. And the easiest way I would tell her that I'm going to do more makeup on her is, Sana, just shut your eyes for 2 minutes. And she'd be like, okay. And then she's like, Chirag, you just did this. I said, yeah, I just did this. That's how it worked. And I think we spent about maybe 10 years, 12 years, or maybe more like this. And we kept working and we kept doing lots of stuff.
सनाया, ऐसा कोई जब पहली बार मेकअप किया हो या जब आप इंडस्ट्री में पहली बार आए, ऐसी कोई मेमोरीज है कोई मेकअप को लेकर जो आप शेयर करना चाहें हमारे साथ, कोई ऐसी स्टोरी?
I remember actually, it was my first show, Left, Right, Left, and I think at that time, I mean, आजकल I don't know what it is. Like now there are so many fair people, but at that time there weren't. And I remember that when the makeup artist put makeup on my face, it was like some 6 shades completely different from my face. It was yellow, brown, पता नहीं क्या mixed था, and I'm like, and when my face was done, my neck just didn't match, and that's the day I actually realized that no, I need to learn something. मतलब कुछ तो मुझे जानना है कि मतलब मैं I look like me and not like another person. So I still remember that first day where I was like, this is not my color.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Cake cutting ceremony.
Again, at National Makeover, we were just there, and that's a fast growth.
Yes.
12 centers within no time. What do you have to say?
All I'm trying to say, all I want to say is that I hope all of them do very, very well. For the simple reason that there's a lot of dearth of an academy where you can learn structured makeup. जैसे कि मैं आज की मिसाल देने वाली हूँ, हमारा सेंटर की ओपनिंग पे आप सब लोग आए थे. ऑलरेडी सेंटर का उद्घाटन हो गया है, स्टूडेंट्स आ गए हैं, और उसी दौरान जब मैंने खुद 2 क्लासेस अटेंड किए तब मुझे पता चला कि मुझे इतनी सारी चीज़ें नहीं पता. एंड क्या करना चाहिए स्किन केयर मेकअप लगाने से पहले, और मतलब अलग अलग स्किन टेक्सचर्स को आप कैसे संभालोगे, क्या करोगे. सो यू नो व्हाट, मोर देन बिजनेस सेंस, आई थिंक दिस हैज़ टू बी टॉट. और जितनी भी मेकअप आर्टिस्ट है, अगर आप हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट से पास आउट होंगे, हमारे अकेडमी से पास आउट होंगे, सो आई थिंक एवरी वन विल बी हैविंग रियली गुड मेकअप. So I really want this to do well only because of that. क्योंकि I think half the makeup artists don't really know what is good makeup.
बच्चे आप कितना सपोर्ट करते हैं तनाज़ के बिजनेस में?
मैं सपोर्ट
ये तो पूरी तरह सपोर्ट ही है.
मैं वो लीडर हूँ जो प्रधानमंत्री को आगे करता है, लेकिन पीछे से सब बार मैं ही करता कल रात को. सो बेसिकली मुझे ये लगता है कि एवरीवन इस कोरोना के बाद अगर हमें कुछ सीख मिली है तो इट इज़ लाइक जो भी हम करते हैं थोड़ा सीरियसली कर लें, और थोड़ा सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड अगर एटीट्यूड आ जाए ना तो इट विल बी बेटर. आई थिंक हर एक आदमी या औरत जहाँ भी यहाँ पे सीखने आते हैं मेकअप इंस्टीट्यूट में, आफ्टर दिस दे कैन बिकम सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड. वो कहीं भी सिखा सकते हैं, किसी को भी सिखा सकते हैं. दे कैन बी एब्जॉर्ब बाय चिराग्स मैजिकल मेकओवर्स ऑल्सो, बट या यू नीड टू बी वेरी गुड एट इट बिकॉज एंड आई जस्ट या और ये क्रिएटिवली आई नो दैट वी आर इन सेफ हैंड्स, बिकॉज कई बार होता है कि हम नॉट टू डिफेम एनीवन और से एनीथिंग, बट हम जब टीवी सीरियल करते हैं तब हमारे दादा जो होते हैं वो इतने अच्छे होते हैं कि हम कभी कभार बोलते आप रहने दो, खाना खाया है, मैं खुद कर लेता हूँ. तो हम कभी कभार खुद कर लेते हैं. लेकिन मैंने ये डिसीजन तब लिया जब चिराग ने हमारी आने वाली मूवी के लिए तनाज़ का मेकअप किया था. एंड आई ऑलवेज से दैट तनाज़ 16 साल में इतनी खूबसूरत कभी नहीं लगी. मतलब मुझे लगा कि मैंने क्या जैकेट पहना है, मैंने क्या बाल बनाए, एक्चुअली दरबान लग रहा था उसके बाद भी. तो सोचो कितना घटिया लग रहा था मैं. सो आई जस्ट फील दैट मेकअप और बाल एक एक इंसान को टोटली ट्रांसफॉर्म कर सकते हैं. एंड आई थिंक दीज गाइज आर डूइंग अ स्प्लेंडेड जॉब.
Thank you so much. I think I started more on a friendship with them actually. It wasn't actually really so much कि एक movie के दौर पे I'm just going to work like that. For me, I think the first chord was a Parsi connection that we got. And after that, we came up with the movie dates and all of that, and we took it forward. But एक चीज़ which I learned in this entire stretch of time that I knew them was भले तुम्हें कोई 2 या 3 चीज़ बुरी लगे जब कह दी जाए, पर इट इज स्ट्रेट टू द फेस. और दूसरी चीज़, आई थिंक द क्रिएटिविटी दैट तनाज़ हैज़ इन हर, द आइडियाज दैट कम आउट फ्रॉम हर, दे आर सो सेल्फलेस. Like she may know that this idea is not going to benefit her, but she will still give me that idea for myself, which is so important for me. And I was really thrilled to associate with her because she's an excellent life coach for people, and she has also started mentoring people besides makeup and hair just towards the approach of life. So this is something so important. It's all about wholeness, and it's like a holistic approach. You look good, you feel good, you cleanse yourself of all the negativity, of all the evil people you had in your life. We've been through stretches like that. I've been through stretches like that, and she's been my strength at that time.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
चलो बैकअप
यार आपको बड़ा सच बताना है, सारा फट रहा है।
अक्सर बोला
Chirag is here. So I think it's by Chirag is always. Please tell us your experience first. How was it?
Yeah, thank you so much, Rag.
So sweet.
You know, your team is brilliant.
How sweet.
They
it
were
means a lot.
really prompt, and my makeup has lasted the whole day. So Akshay, you guys have collaborated.
Yes.
This is a magic collaboration
Thank you
indeed.
so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
yes, I have to say that before coming here, I was shooting, and it looks so good. So you'll see the
Thank
whole
you so
result
much.
on the social media.
Thank
really
you so
soon.
much.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I have been doing all the Ambani weddings that have happened, whether they were in Bombay or whether they were in Udaipur, and she was there to lend her beautiful voice in that wedding, and I did recollect and remember dressing her for that. And the minute I saw her, I was like, oh my God, it's you, I dressed you up. And she's like, shit, now when I see you, I remember it. So
No, of course
yes,
I remembered.
of
Even
course,
when when I got your
yeah.
gift hamper, your face was right there. Oh, he dressed me up. So, oh, he's the one.
So
Yeah.
yes, I think she's always been pretty, delicate, petite. All her looks of makeup, if you see, are also very soft, angelic, and I think just a beautiful soul to work with.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Likewise, I think
Thank
you
you.
are, your team was just praising you so much that we learned, and what we're learning from him is so wonderful.
Thank you so much.
And
for
very
that.
well taught. Being a guru and a teacher is also like a very, very big and noble task,
Thank
and I think you're doing that great,
So
beautifully.
sweet. Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
We can all let you go without a song.
Oh, sure, absolutely. That's what I'm good at. That's the only
your
thing I can do. Okay, so is there any, favorite requests that you
I would like
to
you to.
That's her song.
Yeah. So I would like you to look at the place and just come up with something that you like, and come up with
And also
whatever
that
you like
song,
most.
because your voice
Adil's favorite song.
Oh.
He knows her because of that song.
How sweet.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so of course I'll sing the songs that I'm really known for, Sajna Abhija, and
So sweet, thank
so
you.
why that song particularly? Because it's a very popular wedding song. You know, at weddings, whenever I sing, I always dedicate it from the bride side to the bridegroom, and I know that you are one of the most popular. You do
Makeup and
makeovers and hair for all the high profile big fat Indian weddings, so I'm going to dedicate that song to both of you.
Thank you so much. So much.
नहीं लगदा तेरे बिना दिल मेरा, हाय नहीं लगदा तेरे बिना दिल मेरा, सजना आ भी जा, सजना आ ही जा.
So sweet. Thank you. It felt like it was soothing.
Actually, and I have to sing my latest song, which is just released
Oh, I'd love to hear
2
it.
days back, called Boohe Bariyan. I hope you all enjoyed that.
Sure.
Two lines of that. Boohe Bariyan, te naal kanda tapke, आवांगी हवा बढ़के, बूहे बारियां हाय बूहे बारियां.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
that was great.
Yeah, done. Thank you.
Yesterday I went for an event. I was the last.
Manoj.
Today first one.
अरे ये क्या दाढ़े का बाय 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 क्या कर रहा है मैम यहाँ पर
My face will look more.
Yeah, thank you. चले जल्दी टाइम है रिटर्न
Silence, everyone. Phones on silent, please. Everybody in the room. So, Chirag, while I ask, please look in the center.
Sure, absolutely. Done.
Chirag, congratulations. We
Thank
just
you,
met
thank
you
you.
like a couple of days back, and we're meeting you again with the second outlet opening at
Yes,
Kumar.
yes, thank you,
So
thank
what do
you
you
so
have to
much.
say, Chirag?
I think this was a vision which I had many years ago. I had started and initiated this vision in 2018, and I think today it's bearing fruit. My main aim was to reach out to every location, locality, whether it's small, big, rich, poor. I did not want any bifurcations done amongst people and where they come from. I just wanted to make sure that everybody has access to me, my expertise, and my years of knowledge, which I'm ready to give on and share. That's how I came up with this whole idea.
Hair and makeup is perceived differently now, and thankfully very well. What do you have to say about that? You've seen the transition.
Yes,
then
I
to-
have. I started in 2009, which is many years ago. I, at that time, used to sometimes feel really sorry about the way makeup artists and hairdressers did not respect themselves, and they'd be landing up becoming friends, or they'd be landing up becoming helpers for people. And I thought that this was one profession which actually had one of the vastest growth possible in way of knowledge, in way of monetary grounds, and also in way of expansion plans for future. The whole logic was that to give makeup and hair a brand new look or a brand new idea where people can be dealing with professionals and not feeling like they just need to drop into a parlor to get makeup and hair done. So my whole aim was to make makeup artists to such a professional standard and level that you wouldn't know it's a makeup artist. You'd feel that it's a businessman, or you'd feel that it's a bureaucrat or somebody else who you're talking to. And that's my aim, and I think that's what I try to do, and I try to put that across to people so that people would like to be like that in future.
So what would you like to tell, all the not easy to take up from the right places when,
Right.
especially when you need to learn. So
Yes.
what would you like to say about that?
I think I would at this point state one thing very, very categorically and say that I still know of a lot of parents which don't view this as a very serious career. But I'm 42 years old now, and I would give very, very strong advice to them that the growth that is there, the recognition that a person can get, the kind of fulfillment this gives you if you're a person who likes creation, creativity, color, and if you're a person who feels happy when others feel happy. Because when I do makeup for someone, I see a smile on their face, and that makes me feel so, so happy, and I go home feeling really fulfilled. That's how I started working up with your celebrities, your actors, your brides, with Lady Gaga. I've been all around town with my actors and actresses, dressing them up. And when I see them appreciate my work, it gives me a sense of fulfillment. At the same time, this also helps you to feel empowered and independent.
So one Bollywood face that you would really, you would say that's a perfect face for makeup and the hairdo probably that you love to.
I think I have yet to see a face which is as perfect as Aishwarya Rai. I know that some people may think that she was of another era, but yes, that would definitely be one face. And if you ask me somebody from your golden years and that kind of an era, I think it would be Simi Garewal, because I've worked with her on her show, which was called Simi Selects India's Most Desirable. And I worked with most of your actors and actresses at that time over there. So I think there is each beauty portrayed in a certain era, and each face fits into that era. And I love that part about it. So I think, yes, it's Aishwarya for me.
And one parting note, Chirag, that you would like to tell all people who would want to have the Chirag makeovers.
So it's been a journey where I started with one center or one academy or one educational institute. My aim is to go national. My aim is to go international. My aim is to have franchisees in so many locations that I don't want a person to feel inconvenienced, where they feel that just because they want to learn something, they need to come over to me, where I could be at Pedder Road or just in Bombay. I think today we are all pressed for time. We are all pressed for travel. We tend to lose out a lot of our day when we travel and when we go to different destinations and come back from them. So my way of giving back to society, my way of giving empowerment to women, my way of trying to reach women where they are rather than making them travel to me, since they look after the house, they look after their families. I look at a major expansion, and if I have reached from 4 to 12 centers today, from 2018 to today, I'm sure that this vision will come true, and there will be somebody who will bear the light for this. Yes, we have had hindrances. We've had undesirable elements who could go ahead and want to get involved just because of the money or the monetary growth in that. But at the end of the day, they can't put up that facade for a very long time, and it crashes right into their face. And then that's when we give education importance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now you're. Ready?
Congratulations, Chirag makeovers, magical makeovers बलाट में आप CEO हैं कंपनी के, क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
हाँ, bit nervous. This franchisee will be run by my wife. Actually, what happened? He was.
सेंटर में कैसे शुरुआत कैसे रही? बिल्कुल आराम से.
शुरुआत ऐसी रही कि my wife, she's a student of Chirag, और then Chirag came up with this franchisee idea. We met him and we discussed about this franchisee idea, and then we proceed further for the Malad franchisee, and then later on, sorry.
अक्सर आप बताइए जर्नी कैसे शुरुआत आप खुद.
So I was never into makeup actually.
I was a accounting finance student, but I always had in my mind that I want to do makeup, you know, paintings, do something in my life, and accounts was boring for me at all. So then one day, you know, I was scrolling, and Chirag was always in my mind because he was, you know, one of the best in the town. I approached him, and that's how I started learning makeup from him. You know, I didn't know how to hold a brush, so he was the one who got me from down, a girl with no makeup kind of thing, never knew anything, like, you know, even an M of makeup. Coming now to Brazilian makeup, international makeups, and red carpet makeup, fantasy makeup. That's all being taught to me by, you know, Chirag. So he's the best actually, and that's how I grew up with him, and now working together with him, it's like, you know, very exciting, very dream. I never thought of this. It was always, you know, back in my mind. Like 2 years back, we thought Adil was thinking of this, you know, approaching him, but then this opportunity came to us. So it's really blessing.
आपने अभी कहा अक्सर
Fantasy makeup, high fashion makeup. Yes, yes.
क्या क्या किस तरीके का मेकअप सिखाएंगे?
So it's SFX makeups, you know, those cuts and those bleeding out, those burnout makeups. They are SFX makeups. Fantasy makeup is, you know, whatever you imagine. It's all imaginary, fantasy, what you feel, you know, like that. Also Brazilian makeup, which is actually very much running nowadays. And internationally, वो ज़्यादा चल रहा है. And I have been through everything with him. So I'm looking forward to, you know, even teach to the students who are actually interested and, you know, want to learn makeup, grow in makeup, want to make their career in makeup. So we'll share all these knowledge with them now.
अभी फेस्टिवल सीजन आ रहा है तो आप
A lot, yes. And trust me, you need to know Brazilian, you need to know SFX, you need to learn fantasy because वो लगता है, but basically bridals तो बहुत ज़्यादा ही लगते हैं.
So, एक मेकअप और जो आप जैसे कह रहे हैं कि अलग-अलग टाइप का मेकअप होता है, एक पूरा प्रोसेस सीखने में कितना समय लगता है?
So it depends, 3 to 4 weeks. But obviously, only Chirag's Academy actually allows you in your entire life. You can come back and, you know, put your hands on practice again. So if you know, you have a gap of a year or 6 months, you can do that as well. So you can brush it up any time in your life whenever you want. However, 3 to 4 weeks may you get skill up. We have good trainers. We have Mukhtar sir. You know, we have Chirag himself first and then Mukhtar sir, everyone. I was totally dependent on both of them.
आदिल क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप? इतना beautiful interiors किए हैं आपने, you know, we are leading mascara, highlighter.
Yeah, actually, I'm not an artist. I'm not an artist. I can handle any operation part. Artistic part, Akshay, Chirag.
So as it was my dream, you know, I got into this. I wanted it to look very beautiful. So I went into detailing, you know, enlightening everything. Hence, it's turned out very, you know, beautiful. Alhamdulillah.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, please.
Very serious in camera.
Yes. How am I looking? How am I looking? मैंने पहले ही बोला था ना.
Acha, guys, I'm going to just do one quick interaction with them and you all capture that so it looks more fun and it looks more entertaining, okay? Sure. Tell me when you all are ready, huh? Ready? Ready?
One second.
Okay. दे दे अनमोल सो जब मैंने ये सोचा था कि I'm sure that I want to make so many centers and I want to develop makeup and hair into such a strong professional way. सबसे पहला मेरा साथ दिया अक्सा ने और मेरी स्टूडेंट रह चुकी है और मुझे आके बोली कि सर आप मलाड में कुछ क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो तो मैंने बोला मलाड कहाँ
Actually, that because Pedder Road is, you know, far away, and many students they do travel only because of Chirag's names, obviously.
Yes.
But if we have something nearby in suburbs like, you know, Malad and Chirag in Malad,
फिर उसके बाद मैंने उसको एक चैलेंज दिया था, मैंने बोला कि एक हफ्ते में जगह ढूंढ लो। एक हफ्ता है, एक हफ्ते में जगह ढूंढी, उसमें उनके हस्बैंड ने साथ दिया उनका। वो जर्नी तुम्हारी तो बताओ, कैसे यहाँ आए ढूंढने?
हमने मलाड वेस्ट में, एक्चुअली ये प्राइम लोकेशन है मलाड का, तो एक ऐसा ही लोकेशन चाहिए था, इसलिए मलाड वेस्ट में हमने काफ़ी यहाँ पे एरिया ढूंढे। ये जो पूरा लिंक रोड है, इट्स फुल ऑफ रेस्टोरेंट, और ऐसा है कि ये एरिया में एक ऐसी जगह चाहिए थी जो एकेडमी खोलने के लायक हो।
आई थिंक तुमने सोच के मुझे बोला था
हाँ,
कि आई वांट दिस साइज ऑफ अ प्लेस। उनको छोटी जगह नहीं चाहिए थी, मैंने उनको बोला था दैट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ प्लेस
600-700 is enough.
करेक्ट।
Yes, that was very
but हाँ,
small.
my wife she wants to open a bridal suite, तो वो हिसाब से मुझे बड़ी जगह चाहिए थी कि एक एकेडमी हो और साथ में एक अलग से ब्राइडल सुइट भी हो।
फिर ये सब चीज़ के बाद आया उनका CEO मेरे साथ जो जुड़ गए। मैंने उनको बोला कि आप बहुत ही ज़्यादा सिस्टमैटिक हो, क्योंकि आई थिंक ये फ्रेंचाइजी बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से बना दी गई है। मेरे दिमाग में हमेशा था, मैं किसी को बोला नहीं था, पर मैं देखने वाला था कि कौन अपना खून पसीना इस तरह से अंदर लगाता है, सिर्फ उसको मेरा ब्रांड और मैं प्यारे होंगे दिल में। तो फिर इन लोग ने वो चीज़ की, and it's the largest franchisee। and उसके अंदर फिर आदिल ने बोला कि यार मैं आके सब चीज़ स्ट्रक्चर कर दूंगा तुम्हारे लिए, it will be very easy for future expansions, so he's going to be the one who's going to be taking us places, and I think that's great news, so congratulations।
Yeah, and we are coming up with totally
12 now and
12
2 more।
2 more
12 now and 2 more।
Chirag, pace बहुत ज़्यादा 12 मतलब 14 by what is the time period are we looking at?
So जैसे जैसे जिससे बात होती गई और हमें लगा कि वो एक एजुकेशन के दौर पे उसकी तरफ ध्यान दे रहे हैं, हम लोग सोचे कि उनके साथ हम बिजनेस करने को तैयार हैं। पर जो पहले बिजनेस के दौर पे आए मेरे पास, मैंने उनको वापस भेज दिया। जस्ट टू टेल यू दैट फिलहाल अभी तो आदिल इज गोइंग टू टेक ओवर द कंट्रोल एंड रन इट। सो उसके लिए हम लोग ऑलरेडी बात कर रहे हैं। वी आर टॉकिंग टू सम पीपल इन दिल्ली, we are talking to some people in Pune,
Indore
we are
as well.
talking Indore, we are talking of Chandigarh, there are lots of places। Let's see।
Yeah,
भावनगर में already एक franchise आ चुकी है। That's right, that's right।
So that's a wonderful team and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much।
Thank you so much.
We just do one for the video. दीदी पाशा
और फिर अभी
When you're rolling,
You're rolling.
we will start with the compliment firstly कि आप हमेशा you're so well dressed, such lovely hair and makeup always. I mean, is it coming from Chirag या
It's always coming from Chirag. I follow him on Instagram, and I know him since 2007. So he always inspires me because I always had a dream to get dressed from him, complete makeover from him, and it happened many a times now. So my daughter was doing a film with Chirag in 2007, Rama the Savior with Sahil Khan and Tanushri Datta. That time Chirag was doing makeup for Tanushri Datta, and I was always jealous why he's not doing my makeup because
You never needed makeup, huh?
so like then we became very good friends. We were staying in Bangkok for 40 days, and then we became friends. And when we came back, and then I did Gladrax Mrs. India. And after that, on many occasions, I got an opportunity to get dressed and get myself makeovered by Chirag, and I love you.
Thank you, I love you too. And one thing about her, even at that time, I observed it when I used to dress Tanushri, she was so much in love with makeup and hair. And she always told me one thing, चिराग कुछ एक अच्छी सी बड़ी सी चीज कर ले यार, तेरा काम इतना अच्छा है, कुछ अच्छा सा बढ़िया सा कुछ कर ले यार. This is 2007.
Yeah.
And you know, she started, we after dinner and after the shoot, we would sit and we would be interacting with each other. She was asking about eyelashes, and that's how our whole conversation happened. And I think Ananya's made a star out of herself. If you all see her now, oh my God, I can't imagine that small little girl has turned into a beauty. So I think she doesn't need makeup. If you all know Ananya, she doesn't need makeup. She's totally gorgeous. She would have been here today, but she's been busy with some shoot or work. But I always have called up Gurpreet ji a lot of times when I have needed help, I've needed advice, and I've needed a lot of stuff, because the kind of empowerment that she looks forward to for women. She's done so much of social work in the lockdown. She's always been politically helpful to people, and I think I'm in awe of her, and I see her as a symbol of empowerment in Durga.
So today I attended one political protest in Dadar East at 4 o'clock, and I had to come here. I made sure that I should carry my outfit with me to come here, but I got an opportunity to reach home and get dressed, because this place where I'm coming, I have to look good. Because Chirag is the brand ambassador of that magical makeover, so I have to, be beautiful like the way he does. So I'm here with him.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Lucky to
Thank you.
have you
Thank
with
you.
me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mwah.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you.
Starting? Chirag?
Ready.
I'm right here.
Today you have to come to me.
Awesome. Chalo. Looking
Today's your
forward to
day.
it. Chalo.
Ready, rolling? And now you're here for the launch of Chirag's magical makeover in Malad. What do you have to say?
I want to give him best wishes.
Thank you.
I want to congratulate for
Thank
such a
you so
wonderful
much. Thank you.
collaboration you have done. It's
Thank
wonderful. Everything is so beautiful, and whatever you have thought, the concept is very good.
Yes. Thank you
It's very
so much.
practical. It's
Thank
very
you. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sure it will work, and many people will be coming and working with you, and it will be.
A lot of students who want to learn stuff this side, who don't have time to travel and stuff like that. So we thought of it from that point of view.
Yeah, wonderful concept actually.
Thank you so much.
Very-
Hair makeup plays a very predominant role when it comes to television. बहुत समय लगता है तो एक आप इतने समय से अभी television में तो आपको क्या लगता है obviously audience would like to know कि जब आप एक set पे ready हो रहे होते हो the kind of thoughts you have या अपना input होता है या you leave it to the makeup artist. How does that happen?
I think for a woman, makeup and hair is the most important part to look good. I mean, if your makeup or your hair is not good, it can ruin your
Confidence.
personality, your confidence, and the look. So makeup and hair is very important, and that's the reason Chirag has opened this place, because he knows the importance of makeup and hair.
Yes.
And I'm sure it will work with people, because everybody knows the importance of makeup and hair these days.
And it's becoming into such a professionalized career where you have makeups for different occasions. You just don't do that one makeup all the time.
Yeah, makeup and hair is so
Shoots,
different
ad
now.
films, yes.
And because of social media, everybody is aware of makeup and hair. And all the teenagers, They
Yeah.
do. My God, they are too much into makeup
they
and
are our
hair.
advertisers.
Seriously. We are not that much, they are. All these young girls and boys, they are all into hair, makeup, everybody knows so much. They're so knowledgeable.
So चिराग, टीवी टेलीविजन आर्टिस्ट और फिल्म आर्टिस्ट के मेकअप में कितना डिफरेंस है?
बहुत फर्क आता है. I think it's all about recognizing a face. It's like a designer. When you go to a designer, he has to make a tailor-made outfit for you. So the makeup for that particular face has to be tailor-made. It's like you cover your body with clothes and you cover your face with makeup. It's exactly like that. It needs to be individualized. It needs to be translated into the person's comfort zone. यहाँ एक बहुत important चीज़ आती है जो एक बारीकी लोगों को ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि भले तुम चाहते हो कि तुम किसी के ऊपर एक स्मोकी आई लुक करने वाले हो, पर अगर वो कंफर्टेबल नहीं है उस चीज़ से, तो you have to know what else you can do as a professional makeup artist which is in their comfort zone and that they feel good about. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I was actually listening to you
So
and
sweet.
imagining makeup on somebody. Actually.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
you
pleasure.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Can Akshay and Chirag also join for pictures, please? Very rolling.
Your branding.
Yeah.
चलो रोल जस्ट रोलिंग.
So you're very gorgeous today.
Thank you.
So you're here for the launch of Chirag's magical makeovers. So,
Yes.
I'm asking everybody, is that the magical effect?
Absolutely, I had to be here for Chirag's magical makeover, so I have to try hard to look little magical. I'm trying hard, but I'm so sure now Chirag is taking all that responsibility, and he's going to make me look more and more magical. So
You look so gorgeous already.
oh my God!
Of course.
Okay, if it's coming out from him,
Of course.
thank you so much. I'm really flattered.
Thank you.
Seriously.
So, Smita, how important, of course, hair and makeup is very important in a woman's life, but how do you see hair and makeup when it comes to going out or going out for events, shoots? You've been busy all this time, so how would you put this across to us?
Hair and makeup is something very, very, very important, more than your clothes, I would say, at times. I mean, you wear your, of course, people do talk about wearing your smile, wearing your confidence, but at the same time, for me, my hair is so important. I mean, I do have bad
It's your
hair.
crowning glory.
Yes, that's my crowning glory, for sure. So it's really, really important for me, at least my hair. I need to have a good day with my hair. Makeup, yes, makeup is so important in terms to where you're going and whether you want a no makeup look or whether you want to do a stage makeup look, because I have to keep changing my makeup style, yes, depending on where I'm going and what the event is, or whether I'm performing, whether it's television, whether it's a photo shoot. The whole makeup changes altogether. It's kind of, you need to be, I mean, of course, be very creative with that, and I think it's an area which is never ending. I mean, it has no limits.
And you have so many variations to a look.
Exactly.
And even when I see a lot of your social media pages and all of that, I keep seeing that you have so much of variation and you have so much of inner beauty that you try to give out with the
Oh my
makeup.
God, thank you.
And that confidence is what I think makes you feel, when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
Like Akshay said earlier, the reason I chose her to take my franchisee was because she is always determined. And she's always trying and always experimenting with new things and coming up with new combinations in makeup. So I think I love that part of it.
Lovely.
Smita, you're a sports personality, you're a biker, you're into game. You know, there's so many multiple sports that you mentioned. So do you think makeup is still important?
Yes, it is. In fact, I was doing this show on MTV, Stunt Mania, and they were all boys, just a couple of girls. The girls were all like those rowdy-looking girls, and I was the only one looking, no, but yeah, but like more feminine. But of course, I was good with my bike. But why not? Why can't we do both? I feel. Why can't we be versatile? Why do biker girls need to be always those tomboy kinds? Why can't they be versatile? So when I'm dancing, when I'm acting, when I'm doing anything that's feminine, I am very feminine with that. But when I'm on my bike, it's going to be very different and my body language changes. So about makeup, even on that show, I remember they asked me to wear makeup and I was like, I was a little confused. Are you sure you want me to wear makeup? They wanted to shoot a promo. They said, no, we want to show you as the girl who plays with Barbie dolls, but at the same time, who can be
She's tough.
Yeah, she's tough. So I still remember that shoot. So yes, why not? And whenever I go out on my bike, I want to make some pictures. I make sure I put a little bit of liner and a little bit of lipstick. That's it, of course. And I make sure I'm like hidden in, because you know how the biker guys are. But I go there, I make my pictures. So why not? Why can't we still have the feminine?
I think it's a super idea. Because you know you're showing the feminine side of a woman.
Exactly.
At the same time, you're also showing the masculine side of a woman, that when she has to take charge of something and do something, she can man it.
Absolutely.
I love that. That would be my thought too.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. Why not?
Yes.
And
Yes.
a girl who is strong in a personality doesn't mean that she doesn't, or you know, like you say, there is nar and nari. Sometimes my male side takes over, sometimes my female side takes over, and why not? It's a good blend, and wherever situation, I mean, both my sides take over. So yeah, absolutely. So makeup is important. Hair, yes, of course. I'm very this thing about my hair. So.
It looks so lovely, and I love the cut you have.
Oh,
It's
thank
fantastic.
you.
It's so beautifully layered.
Thank you, thank you. I actually was shooting something this morning, so I had this stage loud makeup this
But
morning
it's
all
not
day.
looking loud now.
I had to
It's
wipe
looking
it
so
out.
beautiful.
I had all these glitters on my my eyelids, and it was really loud. And I'm like, no, I'm supposed to go for Chirag's event. I said, I can't be going like this. I was trying to tone it down, but of course, it's like a little worn out makeup right now.
But it still looks awesome.
So don't mind it, but
Still looks awesome.
thank you. You're making me
Thank
feel
you
so good.
much, guys. And I mean it, because I say what I see. So that's what I believe.
Thank you. Except those under eye makeup, extra makeup.
Thoda sa.
Thoda sa nahi, wo subah se. That's been there since morning. And if possible, you know, if you guys wouldn't have been there, I would have just told, okay, come, just help me. Thoda touch up kar lo yaar, main to subah se aise hi aayi hu. You know, but it's okay. Thank you so much, guys, and I take this opportunity to congratulate Chirag on this new venture.
Thank you
And
so much.
Akshay,
Thank you so
congratulations.
much.
And it's a lovely place. I love the entire ambience and the color combination and the way it is set up. I wish them both all the success and lots of good wishes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.